Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm giving cozy vibes.
Classy too, though, at the same time.
That's what. We're ready. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. So for the audience, could you state your name and maybe just tell us a little bit about yourself, your background?
This is so weird. Okay, I gotta be serious. Okay. My name is Ashley Jean-Baptiste, but I like to go by Ash JB or just Ashley. And I grew up in Miami, Florida, Little Haiti.
LH.
LH. I don't know how to do the. It was something like that.
You're turning 30, and that's a very pivotal age. I want to just ask you a few questions that relates to how you feeling so far and what you're looking forward to with this new chapter. Okay, cool.
So I'm turning 30, and that's kind of the main reason why I wanted to do this. Just so I can give a nod to my younger self, welcome my future self.
Okay, nice. 30 is a pretty pivotal age, big. So how are you feeling present day about it?
I feel happy. I think that I feel like 30 is gonna be big. I'm really looking forward to all my adventures that I'm gonna go on in the life that I'm gonna live, moving into that new chapter.
What is it for you though that brings you that joy and like a sense of?
I think what brings me joy is just living life and doing something new, and sometimes the simple things like waking up and breathing, or just like walking outside and feeling the sun. That feels great. It can be a mixture of things, but those are the main things. My dog. I love my dog. So something that I wanted to say was, I know like a lot of people will look at this, and some people might feel some type of way like, oh, why is she doing this, or this might be over the top. But for me, I don't think it's over the top, because oftentimes when people have a vision that other people can't see, they tend to downplay it and make it feel like it's not worthy, or it don't mean something when it does. Because, not to say that I'm some high mighty person in this world, but I do feel like I mean something in this world. And a song that I was listening to, it's called I Was Here, and that song basically saying that she's here, she made an impact in this world, even if it was something small. And I feel like even though I'm not some like huge Instagram social media personality person, in my little community, I do feel like I make an impact, and that I do mean something. Hello to my 30s, my adulthood, womanhood, elevating, getting better and better and better. So yeah, I feel like it's important to do that, and it's important to pat yourself on the back for how far you've come, because life isn't easy, and I'm very proud of myself for what I have accomplished in life. Because again, it's not easy out here. It's really, really difficult. It's really hard, but I'm doing the best that I can, and I think the younger me would be very proud of who she sees today walking.
And what kind of person you want to be remembered as?
I want to be remembered as a genuine I want to be remembered as a genuine, kind-hearted young lady, woman, who also had a light spirit, who made people laugh, who was very sweet, also someone not to play with, but filled with love. I hope I'm remembered for that.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think yeah, I think that would definitely leave that impact you're talking about on the like your community that surrounds you, moving in that way. So how do you show love and gratitude to the people that you care about, those people that you're talking about that's in your community?
How do I show love? I show love by showing up authentically as myself. I think that's enough love in that statement. And I think the people whose lives I've once graced and whose lives I'm still in, I think those people know what that means.
Coming into or leaving your 20s behind and opening this new chapter of your 30s, like, is there anything that you still struggle with? Is there any mindsets that you find yourself still in and you want to improve them?
Yeah, relationships. I feel like I'm still a little childish. And that's something that I need to work on. 100%. There's some things I have to work on, which I'm working on. It's just, you know, I've heard there was a quote that I used to hear a lot that I hate, but I understand and respect it. It says, end quote, in due time, everything basically works out. But the quote was basically in due time. And we hate that quote.
So, I mean, greatness take time, though. Greatness take time. But speaking of time, even though some things do take time, is there anything that you feel like you're afraid of missing out on if you don't act now?
No, actually, I think my life is orchestrated perfectly, and I think I'm always where I'm meant to be, regardless, for the good and the bad. So I don't think there's anything that I'm missing out on.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I want to know, what are the most important lessons you learned thus far?
I've learned that life is extremely short, and we have to live it as best as we can, day to day. I've learned to love hard. I've learned to also listen and not speak so much, to just sit back and listen. I've also learned that we just got to keep making the best of what we got.
And I hear it's a lot of different things that you learned from in your 20s. Is there any one in particular that you would say that you learned the most from?
Lessons that I've learned in my 20s is that I'm stronger than... I've learned that your mind is a powerful place. And once you've learned to control it, then you can basically do whatever you want to do.
And I agree with that wholeheartedly. What about like dreams that, like, or big goals? Do you have any plans for the next decade coming up?
So for the next decade coming up, I pray to have a family and to be a wife. But besides that, to just keep following my dreams and to just keep being the best version of myself for my family and for myself. I want to cultivate more friendships, and I want to also cultivate my relationship with God more. That's also important.
Very much.
My spirituality, I want to just keep advancing on that and strengthening it.
I think that pretty much sums up everything that I wanted to ask. And I want to congratulate you on turning 30. But I do want to congratulate you on that because, you know, a lot of people of our skin color, especially, doesn't make it that far. And I think it's a great blessing. So congratulations. And again, thank you for taking the time to sit here and talk to me and shed light on what your 20s been like and what you have planned for your 30s.
Thanks for having me. This was great. I really enjoyed this. Thanks for having me. And I don't know. I'm very excited. And Ashley, good luck to 30. And just keep being yourself. And I don't know. Bye.
Peace.